Hi there, it's Evan from Grumpy's Greens, and today we're going to be assembling the extension handle for the Quick Cut Greens Harvester. I'm really excited about this, so let's get right at it. Okay, so you don't really need much to get going. I've assembled everything I need here already. We've got, of course, the Quick Cut Greens Harvester. We've got all the parts that comes with the kit. So we've got the beam, the extension handle. We've got the handlebars and the throttle here, which comes pre-assembled, and then we've got all the hardware. I'm just leaving in the bag for now until we need it. And then all you need for your personal tools is a drill. If you've got an impact driver or drill combo, it might want to just set up the impact driver for setting up, because you're going to need your drill for testing the throttle later on. That just means less switching around, your choice. And then we have a 4mm Allen key. So pretty basic stuff. Alright, so the first order of business is to remove these 4 screws here where the drill attachment protrudes here. Next we're going to turn it around, and we are going to take off this screw right here for the handle. Okay, next we're going to take the beam and we're going to insert it here on the pole. This takes a little bit of negotiation. There we go. Now, you can see how there's a flat side and a curved side. You want that curved side facing in towards the other side of the harvester, and you want the flat side flush. Okay, so we're going to take this back, screw this back in. We're going to be using the same screw for here, but for these 4, we're actually going to be swapping the original factory screws with these longer screws that come with the extension handle kit to make up for the extra bit of metal that we're dealing with here. So get your hardware back in place. Get your plate. You don't have to do them all 4 at once like this. You can do them one at a time. Okay, that's good and tight. Okay, so now that I've got the beam attached, we're going to go ahead and assemble the handlebar. So as you can see, there's one side that's got 6 holes, and then the large hole, and then if you flip it, you've got another large hole here with the 1 hole. So this one here with the several holes is the side that's going to go on the right, and these holes are so you can adjust the depth at which you are going to attach your actual harvester. So that's going to be on your right. So we're going to take a washer and one of the handle screws, which are the shorter ones. And with the throttle one, we're going to start with the handle with the throttle. With the 6 holes facing towards you and the large hole on the left facing away, you're going to attach that like so, with the throttle facing down. And then with the washer, we're going to thread this on, making sure that the throttle is facing down. Make sure it's comfortable before you tighten it. Okay, now we're going to take the right hand handle, stick that in there. We're going to take our other screw with the washer and thread that in with our Allen key. You just have to go finger tight. You don't have to really reef on anything. It's never good to reef on anything. So now that's all attached, we're going to get the harvester back out in front of us again. And then it's basically at this point, this is up to you where you want to set it. You can see it's got these little indentations where you can lodge the beam, and then you can line up your harvester however high you deem comfortable for yourself. Might be easier just to thread the screw in a little bit so it doesn't fall apart on you. That looks about right for me. I'm not really on level ground, so it's hard to tell. Alright, so once you've found a height that works for you, you take the long screw here, insert it through the back, and then you take your height knob and just thread it on here. It's not too important at this point to decide exactly where you want it. Just get it in a ballpark area that you think might work for you, and then you can adjust it later. So next we're going to spin this back around, and we're just going to attach our drill like we normally would. I've got my safety on here, so I don't know. I've always kept it just for storage. But if you don't have your safety, just be mindful of the fact that, you know, this is going to be a moving part here that's very dangerous. So from this point forward, you're going to want to be careful if you don't have your safety. Even if you do have your safety, be careful. Okay, next you can see here how the throttle has a hose going over the cable. You're going to want to make sure that the hose is pushed all the way in here so that there's no cable exposed. So push that in, and then you're going to set up your cable or your hose. So you'll see there's a groove here in the beam. So you're going to line that up, and then take this knob here with the threaded end and just kind of screw this in. And what this is going to do is hold, once you get your, you know, fine tuning done, it's going to hold everything in place. So we're not going to go too tight just yet because I haven't adjusted the throttle yet. But then this clip just opens up and goes around your trigger, and then you can adjust the tightness of your trigger here. So you can see here there's a lot of play. So I'm going to want to pull this hose until it's nice and taut here. Now here's where, so you can clamp that down, and here's where it can get a little dangerous if you're not holding, or if you don't have a safety on here. So just be mindful of how close you're standing to the moving blade, and you can give your trigger a test. Okay, so that's not quite tight enough. You're also going to want to make sure that your drill's on the correct setting that you're going to be using. So you're on number 2, and you're on the drill setting, so we're maxed out there. Now we're going to try again. And there you go. I think I'm still going to go a little bit tighter. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas here. And that's all there is to it. You're ready to harvest some greens. Beautiful. So there it is. It's all set up. That took me about 20 minutes, half an hour, but I've never done it before, and also trying to film as you go. So if you're not filming, this would take you maybe 15 minutes tops to put together. A lot of comments that I've seen about this have complained about setting up anything with a cable, like a bicycle cable, and a throttle like this, like a brake style throttle. But I mean, really, it wasn't that challenging to adjust. It took a minute and a half to figure it out. I think the more important thing is going to be over time getting these settings dialed in, so your depth and your height, so that you're getting the optimum ergonomic benefit of it, based on, you know, how tall you grow your greens and all of that stuff. But I'm really excited to try this tool out after 5 years of farming and harvesting hundreds and hundreds of pounds of greens. Something like this is going to save my back, and for any farmer who wants, you know, to take care of their body and do this for the long haul, this is an investment that I believe will be 110% worth it. I will do some updates throughout the season as I get to using it, and we'll make some more videos about using it in the future. So if you enjoyed this video, keep an eye out for that. Please hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.